Dwight D. Eisenhower, General of the Allied Forces, in front of before D-Day. Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the Great Crusade, toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms and other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and secure for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 40-41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man-to-man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strengths in air and their capacity to wage war on our grounds. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of the war and placed at our disposal great reserves of training fighting women and fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together toward victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Godspeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, gamers around the world, we have arrived at the moment we've all been waiting for, the grand finals of the 20-year anniversary tournament for Call of Duty. Two legendary teams stand before us here today. Two teams that have climbed the ranks, that have battled against the best, and have earned their spot in this final showdown. On one side, we have the Supermen, a team that embodies skill, strategy, and the spirit of competitive gaming. Their journey to this stage has been nothing short of spectacular, a true testament in their mastery of the game. And then there's Aeon Esports, a lineup that marries raw talent with tactical brilliance. They've shown us what it means to be a team, each player complementing each other in a symphony of frags and flags. We've seen unforgettable performances from both squads. Today, we find out who will seize the crown, who will write their names into the annals of Call of Duty history. Welcome to the finals of the 20-year anniversary Call of Duty Pioneers Cup.
Damn, boy.
Wow.
Wow. That was insane, man. Oh my god.
We're ready to go. This is a best of three. Aeon versus Superman. Dawnville, Carrington, Rail Yard. There'll be no stops, gentlemen. The brakes are off. All the horsepowers will be in motion. We're going to move this train until it stops, until we have our final victor, gentlemen. There will be one gold winner on this podium. No shared spots. The winner takes it all. Well, except second place. That goes to the second place winner. And third place goes to third place winner, obviously. You know what I mean. But this is for all the marbles. This is the 20th year anniversary of Call of Duty. You know how often that happens? Once every 20 years. Will there be another one? No. We'll be in retirement homes. Are you effing kidding me? We're not doing this again.
I'll be dead.
This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the match you've all been waiting for. All day. It's all come up to this.
Oh my god.
I mean, we started 9 hours ago.
Oh, great.
Now had a full day of brilliant Call of Duty, and these two teams are yet to lose. They don't know that feeling. They've been successful in all their games so far. It's by far the two best teams of the day, and some of the best players as well in both of the teams.
We have seen spectacular plays from both of these teams. Supermen have been they've held this tournament with an iron claw, but we'll see. Aeon, spearheaded by Flo and rivieRa, will they be the spear that finds the kink in the armor of Supermen? Because so far, Supermen have been nothing short of spectacular.
They have been Supermen.
Oh my god.
So the bash round is going to start, and this is a best of three. So the bash round is going to indicate who the winner of the bash round is going to choose what side they start on. We start
After
off
three
at
maps,
dawn.
we will see. This is the most important bash, I would say, because this is the map where you really want to start Axis.
Yeah, exactly.
The deciding bash round.
It's time to bash one out. Let's see how they get on.
Right. Oh, prone bashing. Oh man, that is severely brave there, Thyrfing Supermen. First kill. Scotty onto Ryan. Scotty onto Mick. Oh.
Oh, and fRiJeC.
2, 3.
Yekoms.
Oh, Aeon.
It's 1 against 5.
Are you kidding me?
Reecey
No,
left
wall goes
alone.
down.
This win.
Oh, Reecey gets 2, but gets taken down by Yersinia. And
Wow.
obviously, I think they're gonna pick Exercise.
Like, can you imagine? They pick allies. Oh, I would. Oh, no.
I mean,
Oh,
I would
they
pick
picked the
allies.
Germans.
If I won the
I'm in shock.
man, I'm like if I won the bash, I would pick allies just to dominate them over.
Can you imagine if they won the bash? They pick allies and clean sweep the Supermen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's about. Yeah, I thought so. That's not very likely, is it? But you know, hey.
Stranger
All right,
things have happened.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I say last time? The Mexicans found aliens. Allegedly. Let's leave it at that. So, all right. So Aeon, as we thought, obviously choosing the Germans, and just like Snook says, the most important bash round in this entire tournament. And you know what? He ain't wrong, because this is what's gonna set the tempo. This is gonna set the standard. What are we looking at, Snook? What are we looking at?
We want to have
Aeon
our eyes. We want to have our eyes
to
on
have a good
Flow.
start.
Yeah, on Flow and rivieRa here. They were the two dominant forces. I think last time they played Donwell with the long range capacity on Flow with the rifle. Should have the eyes on them.
All right, so let's have a look here to see if they're playing the fast game or the slow game. Yersinia has taken a shot from the graveyard in already. And we're going to have a quick look here to see where the allies are at. The graveyard push seems to be the first move here from the Supermen. Peeking in. Yekoms into Yersinia. We're going to see a lot of high-level sniping now, because we have outstanding players on both teams capable of doing insane, crazy stuff in this wildly old game.
Yes, it is very old. But obviously, the aiming is new. The tactics are the same. But it's definitely... Oh, dear. Yekom's getting taken down
wow.
by Aeon Flow with a sniper shot. That's going to be quite serious. But unfortunately, they've lost Aeon Flow as well almost immediately. And the Supermen managed to take that first round. So that's going to be an interesting first round as far as they're concerned. It's just a
Indeed.
matter of whether or not they can push that advantage and keep going.
Rev, is this a cold shower for Aeon to start off with a one-round loss on the German side?
I would say absolutely. I think they underestimated Superman's attacking side, and they're now going to take it a bit more cautiously. You know.
What I like with Superman's attacks, oh no, Mick died early this round, but the first round was that they gave the time for Yekoms to work the angles with the sniper. It's hard being a sniper if your teammates die like so early and he can't start doing his work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they spot for you, right?
Yeah, and like now this round is much harder for Yekoms to do any impacting because it's already a 2-on-4.
Wow, Aeon, watching Scotty right now, he's playing very, very carefully. This is a completely different Aeon team. I gotta tell you, they're taking this very seriously now. Who knows? Maybe they were just trying to feel out Superman. Maybe giving them the first round. Who's to say? Yekom's last man standing here now for the Superman. But the lockdown that Aeon has had in the second round now is quite impressive indeed, and a complete 180 from what we saw in the last round. As Scott takes a shot into Yekom's main road by by banana, as it's called, and we are all tied up 1-1, Snook.
Let's not forget that they need at least 4 rounds to make it competitive on the ally side.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to push in this case. The Americans, we're not seeing really a huge amount of pushing through the graveyard yet. I mean, they're being very, very careful. You can see the nade spam going into the graveyard now. Maybe it's going to be a side push, but the grenades are coming out and doing some damage onto the Americans as they try and push through the churchyard and into the graveyard. But at the moment, they seem to be being quite cautious. But the nades are still continuing to be thrown. They're going to get some little bit of shrapnel damage here and there. But at the moment, they are working together as a pair to try and push that advantage of the firepower. Checking over on the left-hand side where they expect the sniper to be. And then look at that suppressive fire coming in onto the wall over on the left-hand side, broken window. And Yekoms being taken down by a combination of fire. And let's see. We're watching Mick as he goes in for a sniff. Oh, and he got out-sniffed. That was nasty.
Oh, fRiJeC. fRiJeC with a jump shot on Ryan.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be a problem.
I mean, like,
it's all on
Supermen have been cutting through this tournament like a hot knife through butter. And all of a sudden, we're seeing a completely different landscape. And even Ryan asking if he even hit rivieRa. It's like, we are in, this is a completely different game, gentlemen. This is not fun and games anymore. This is very, very high play now.
Yeah, exactly the kind of thing you want to see, really, when you got the two teams in the final playing to this kind of level. And like you said, obviously they want to train the Americans, the Supermen. The Supermen want to get some score on the board to kind of give them a bit of bufferage to play with. But it's whether or not they can push, because they don't really want to push down the street on the right-hand side because they're prone to being taken down by any snipers who might be waiting for them. So they're kind of limited to where they can go, but they can't push too far because they're getting taken out as they make their way through the graveyards. So it's a tricky situation. They've got to feel it out as they go, try and sort of probe the defenses, see if they can push back against the defenses. And you can see there fRiJeC taking down Yekoms and Reecey being taken down as well. And
every kill hurts now, Chad.
Yeah, and they've just lost Yersinia. Mick with a nice shot onto Yersinia. And we're watching fRiJeC there.
Both Reecey and Yekoms are down quite early as well. I mean, Yekoms 1 and 4. We are not used to seeing him that far down on the scoreboard.
Oh,
I mean, Aeon
shoots fRiJeC from the bushes.
This is close. But I mean, the Supermen, they're having to fight for every meter that they move.
Yeah, and the fire is still coming in quite substantially. But the defensive positions, look at that. There's fire coming in as soon as he even pokes his head round the corner. And look at that. Aeon Flow was waiting for him and took his head off with a sniper shot.
3-1 so far as we're moving into the fifth round here. Okay.
Yeah, a fun detail is that before this tournament, I watched an old POV of Mick from the good old days on Dawnwill, and his like movement pattern on Grave is so much what it looks like today.
Yeah, it hasn't
like,
changed, right?
Yeah, it's like 18 years. It's the same.
If it works, why change it?
Yeah, but
when you got a groove, it might be difficult to get out, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just amazed that it's muscle memory from like 18 years ago.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's insane. Mick is insane. Like it doesn't make sense that he's playing this good today compared to 20 years ago.
It just goes to show you it's not all reactions. There is skill involved, and like an elephant, you never forget, sort of thing. You know, it's just
yeah. Are you calling Mick fat?
No, I'm not calling him fat. I've just said he's got big ears. No, I'm kidding, really. But no. The tendency not to forget certain key skills is the circumstance we're talking about. But generally speaking, Mick is still proving himself to be a force to be reckoned with.
Did you see that? Float inside the bank. What an absolute sneaky bastard. Waiting there. Waiting. Reecey comes by. He shoots him. I swear to God, Reecey must be screaming in their team speaker now.
Got the double kill.
Really, really good. What a round.
4-1.
4-1. Aeon so far. Supermen need need 2 or 3 more rounds under the belt on this side to make things interesting, because they're going, if they don't cash in more rounds, they're going to start incurring some serious point debt when they swap sides.
Yeah, this is definitely the case. Now, obviously, you're seeing them continuing to push that graveyard. The bars are out. They're going to be looking to get all important picks if they possibly can. Reece moving up, and you can see essentially the fire going out into the graveyard. Those all important massive throws to try and get a little bit of a shrapnel damage. Oh, wow. Mick just caught a nade with his teeth, and it wasn't good. That was a fantastic
4 on 4 so
nade.
far. Supermen moving in through the church, looking towards the entrance of the A-bomb site through the orphanage, which is the bombed out house just to the side of the A-bomb site.
Because why wouldn't you bomb an orphanage?
It's like I love the fact, Chad, that I don't need to say the things that I think. You do it for me. So good.
That's what I'm here for.
I've missed you so much. Allies moving in on the A-bomb site now. We have a 4-on-3 advantage allies now. So
Flo is going to be the decider of this round if Aeon's going to have a chance from his spot in Church Ruin.
Oh, he's so close though. Oh, Flo, just a little more to the right. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, he missed him like 2 or 3 times. Oh, man. That was like watching 2 people sneak around each other back to back, turn around, and they have no idea they passed each other. Shots ringing off down at A-bomb site. We have Ryan. Oh, takes down rivieRa, who is on top of the little ledge there by the A-bomb site. All of a sudden is a 1-on-1. Scott versus Ryan. Ryan not feeling well at all. Yeah, it's like no health left. Oh wow, what a shot! Ryan takes it right into Scott.
Did you see what he did right before there? He did a fake bomb plant to draw him out.
Oh, so good. So good. That's what we have to do. Impressive. You have to elevate your game. If not now, when? Chad, when?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the final, this is when you'd want to do it. But that was just such a sneaky but very, very smart move to just draw him out, make him think that he was planting the bomb so his opponent wasn't paying attention, and shot him basically in the chest. So you can't really complain.
One does.
Yes, indeed.
So
more nades coming out, and Dale's catching a nade with his teeth. Very unfortunate for him. And it looks like the Americans are taking a bit of damage as they've moved down towards the graveyard. But right now, we're looking at Flo, who's doing a great job of keeping the enemy team suppressed as best he can. We've got Mick in there with a BAR, so that's always going to be a dangerous combination for the enemy. The combined firepower and the accuracy of Mick. And he's watching those very important choke points. The MG42 entrance, the side building, all these little pick spots that he knows are where the enemy's going to come from, because that's where he would come from if he was doing this on the opposite side. So this is one thing you can't beat experience for when it comes to playing these kind of games, is knowledge of the map. But unfortunately for poor Mick,
no! Oh my god!
Reece takes him down.
Super, oh man.
Wow. Was that a team kill?
That was a team kill.
Oh, hell. That's really unfortunate.
Mick must have said something unsavory.
Yeah, and now it's poor old Reece left. So
well, I guess you can take this round all by yourself then. You kill all your teammates.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's...
and it's 30 seconds left to go. I mean, there's nothing to do here, really. He's not going to make it to plant, obviously. No. Flo takes... One thing I noticed, because I was watching Flo in the early part of that round, he saw Ryan in bank moving around banana. You know what he does? Does not engage. He went prone. He left him because he knew he didn't have to engage then, which I thought was quite impressive, because he could have taken a shot. He chose to not expose himself where he was, which ended up being quite important. And like sometimes the really good strat is choosing when not to do something.
Yeah, it's a very important thing because, you know, whether or not you want to give away your position, it can be very important that you just essentially maintain a low profile until such times as, you know, because if the enemy sees no activity, they may think it's clear.
Yeah, exactly. Like the information is key.
Yeah. And so we're watching rivieRa as he's trying to put some suppressive grenade fire going down as Reecey gets taken down by that
Reecey's
nade.
gonna be so pissed.
That was a beautiful shot coming in from rivieRa. And you can see that he's basically sneaking in for a quick look around the bank area and by the credits. So obviously he's just waiting for an opportunistic pick to present itself. But that's the thing, is that you see these guys only push when they need to. You don't see them pushing because they want to. It's a case of they're showing patience, they're showing discipline, and that's a sign of a good team.
Yeah, you have to have ice in your veins, you know, to keep this up. Because, like, if you start to spin yourself up and getting tense, you're going to start missing shots. You need to be cool as Egyptian whiskey. Yeah.
Absolutely.
One of the beautiful parts about the Aeon's defense is how they switch things up. Sometimes play from TDM, sometimes Church, sometimes Cottage, and sometimes a double Orf setup. So it's really hard for Supermen to keep guessing, like, what's the setup. And just as you say that, it's a B-rush going on.
Oh, very, very different.
Oh,
man. Aeon just cutting them down on the way to B. That was a bad idea. Well, at least they did something different. I mean, Supermen, they probably feel it as well. They have to do something different because, like, just as you say, Snug, you can't nade people who keep moving. Yeah. Like, you can't, if you can't predict where they are, you're wasting your artillery.
One thing that I did see, I was watching Flo down by the green car, and he was looking in through the window to see the guys running past, and he literally popped a nade over the top and took pot shots with his bar at them as they went past and managed to get a pick on one of them. So very important to see that Flo is essentially watching those choke points, those very important places where the enemy knows they have to progress in order to get further. And that's map experience, that's player experience.
It is indeed. So here we are, explosives defused for the Axis, 7-2. And we are closing up onto halftime on this map. And Supermen, you know, Supermen really need to get at least one or two more rounds. What should they do?
I don't know. It seems like the usual tactics don't work anymore against a proper team, we can say. Like a team that has practiced over this last 1 month, I can say. And I don't know. As I'm talking, Reecey gets taken by rivieRa, and it's just like they can't find a really good answer to those. And yeah, and rivieRa's second kill with Mick, perfect kill by rivieRa.
Because Brev, you see, they are pushing up far for Germans in the graveyard. You're usually Germans are usually not that far up. I mean, like, that has to be like a feeling of confidence. What do you think, Snuggy?
Yes, for sure. They got their gears running now, and 7-2, about to be 8-2 if they can close this round out. You see the positions they take. fRiJeC there with a beautiful headshot. rivieRa feeling confident to push up Cottage and then fall back after a few kills. It's just looking very good for them. But we should not forget that, like, if Superman gets one more round, this is game on when they defend.
Yeah.
I mean, because 7-2, it looks like a lot, but we have to remember the sides will switch, and then the other side of the coin will bear its face, and we'll see how all of a sudden the pressure's on Aeon to get their rounds in as well. So this is kind of par for the course. I mean, like, we are at max rounds 12, so usually MR10, 2 rounds, yeah, that could be cool. 3 would be comfortable, but like they really need more than 2 at this time before switching over to sides.
I mean, Dels has a pretty good position, but he has only 15 seconds left to plant the bomb.
What's he gonna do? You know,
he can't do anything because rivieRa and fRiJeC are really close to the bomb.
Yeah,
you know, and he just wants to get like an extra gun into the next round, and
Axis win.
Because it's like, if there's 10 seconds left, or 5 seconds left, he basically, like, you can afford to do one fakie, maybe, but then you have 2 people on you, and then you have 5 seconds where you're completely exposed. And you're exposed for 2 or 3 more seconds as you get up and get your bearings again after you planted. It's like, realistically, you're looking about 10 seconds after you start planting, you're exposed. You're screwed.
yeah, basically screwed. That's right. So what the Superman team needs is to go together more and just go through the nades and just try to overwhelm Aeon, because Aeon are looking pretty decent right now. They're not giving away easy frags, and they're just even though Mick has just gotten a frag kill.
But he has to work for it, man. These kills are not easy. I mean, Aeon are making them work for it for real.
Yeah, watching Mick as he's trying to sort of probe the defences of the churchyard. But I noticed there, in this particular case, they're moving in as a group a lot more now. So you're seeing the Supermen actually moving in as a team, as opposed to individual people trying to get those important picks. And Aeon
have you seen, Chad, Aeon? As soon as Superman push forward just a little bit, like, they just move back a little bit more. Keep that space between them. It looks really, really good.
One shot.
Wow.
It's a 2v2 situation, 50 seconds left on the clock to defuse the bomb. Flo is on 1 HP, Mick is already low HP, Scott as well, Ryan as well. Oh, this is an open round, but Mick takes down scottw, and it's all up on Flo, and he's stuck, so I don't see Flo winning.
Wow. I knew it! I knew it! I just feel it.
That reaction shot from Flo.
Wow, good job, Ryan. Oh, man. Like,
Flo,
you can see the nerves there, because like usually you're in that position, like, okay, we're 2-on-1, it's fine, but it's Flo, and you're like, ship. It's like you get that feeling, like a little bit of nerves, because look at him, 14-5. It's like, and you've been dominating the tournament up till now. You have to put your serious mask on.
Yeah, he brought his big boy pants to the battle, that's for damn sure. And I was watching his point of view as he made that shot on him. Just literally reaction shot, bang, straight in the chest, center mass, really good aim, really important kill as far as he was concerned. So that definitely has helped his team. So you're seeing a score 8-3. So it could be a case of the Supermen starting to maybe change gear, maybe speed it up a little bit and sort of do a little bit.
The vengeance! Oh, wow, man. And this is the last round of this half as well. Supermen would very, very much like to close out this half with a 8-4 deficit rather than 9-3. Man, they are moving in very, very well. As we said before, but oh man, Yersinia is on a tear. Takes down Ryan and dealt Yekoms with the first bash kill I think we've seen when we've been casting. And to pull that out in the finals is a huge flex.
Yeah, that's a bash to remember, a bash through the ages to see.
Yeah.
But Yekoms still...
A flex of the rifle butt,
yes,
if I may be so inclined. Yeah.
It's all about the butt action. So, unfortunately for Reece, he's pretty low on health. He's got to be very, very careful. Just one bullet thrown in his direction. In fact, harsh language thrown in his direction will kill him. And it looks like, look at that, Yekoms gets the dynamite down.
Yersinia.
He thought, oh man, he must have not heard that it went down. But we have Reece.
The thing is he going to be able to get the defuse in time? Watch this.
Axis wins.
Oh my god! Yersinia gets the defuse in last second against Reecey.
Wow.
And it's going to be a 9-3 half.
Man, I'm so happy I'm not in Superman's TeamSpeak right now. I think Reece would deafen me.
Oh my
Probably
god.
swearing
I
like a,
would
so
be
tight.
furious.
Like-
swearing like a Scottish welder with his pubes on fire.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay, wait. Say that again. I'm gonna write that one down. That was good.
Swear
Okay,
at
so
you.
we're here. First half down, 9-3 for Aeon. But now the Supermen are moving in to the ever so important German side of this map. We'll see if they are going to be able to pull it back. They need 10 rounds to win, and Aeon, they only need 4.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. It's pretty balanced. I can't say anything at this moment. Let's see what Superman has in their up over their sleeves to counter Aeon on the defensive side. Chat.
Ready up, please, Chad?
Oh, sorry. There are times. These are the kind of times where a team digs into its reserves and essentially tries to sort of bring it back. This is the kind of battles that we love to see.
Of mice and men, are you a man or are you a squeak? This is the time to find out. We have Superman on the German side now, and Aeon on the American Allied side. Do a quick little flip through to see what weapons they've chosen. And bars and MP44, Car 98K for Mick, no surprises there. Bar none, they're all using
Oh,
bars.
And there we go. Reese being killed by Flo with the bar very quickly indeed. He walked around the corner, wasn't behind much cover, but now he's making use of the body to give him a little bit of extra cover, looking down in the general direction of the green car for those all-important picks. If he can get them, he's looking to back off slightly, making his way across the open road. That's going to be a dangerous situation. Got to keep an eye out to make sure there's a guy in there with exactly what we were waiting for.
Situation for Aeon.
That was
It's
Ryan
like-
being taken down, and shot in the
Nice
side
shot.
by
Oh.
Yekoms. That was
Critical takedown
unfortunate.
there on Flo, because if it's one person you want to flick down on the who's who board, it is indeed Flo.
It was pretty impressive, but nice shooting going in there. rivieRa out with the bar, looking around
is
the
down.
area. Oh, look at that! You can hear that ominous ticking.
Oh, rivieRa takes down the Yekoms with ease. It's a 1v3 situation for Dale, Swinbutch, and
Oh,
1
wow.
HP, and scottw just takes him down, makes it 10-3.
It's all about the entry frags here. You see, when they take down Reese early on, axes have to start moving around, and then the gap starts happening on the map.
And Snurk, I noticed this time Aeon, they were lightning quick over Graveyard. They were so fast, just like you say. Those entry frags get the Germans to back off a little bit, use those extra seconds to get a little bit further in. They got to that A-bomb site quick.
Yeah, and also put pressure on Calf at the same time. So they had like a split attack going there, and they pounced as soon as they saw that the animal was wounded.
Yeah. They like a shark, they sensed the blood in the water and went in for the kill.
Yeah, now one thing to notice, look at the graveyard, look at how aggressive the likes of Dales is being, just to sort of hold back the Americans at that point. Look at that, a kill into scottw, another shot in danger of, and he's doing a great job of holding back the Americans as they're pushing forward, but they're starting to push that advantage. It could be a case of, that was Dales, he couldn't hold them forever, but the point is has he delayed them for long enough?
But you know who's not there? Flo. He's in main
It's a
row.
1v3 for Flo.
Yeah, you see, he's sneaking. He's solid snaking this. Yeah, look, now they know. Oh, now they know. Now they know he's there. Before they had no idea, because when he was looking down in towards the bomb that ruins, they were looking into the church. They had no idea that he was there, and now they have to move around. Flo, unfortunately, is by himself. Reese looking through the church towards Cafe. Ryan moving in, White House. Yekoms sniping a knee, but missing just barely. There we go. Man. Flo. The odds were stacked up against him, but valiant effort. Oh, I love that sneak attack though. Man, it's I'm getting all flustered. I need I need
and now a lie down.
yeah, I need a lie down and a nap.
Yes. Yes, happens when you get to our age, you know, but what can I
But
say?
I mean, I am like it's like I'm excited. We've been doing this for hours today.
I know.
And
I
it's
know.
like, and I'm right here, man. It is so
we are
exciting.
in the moment. We are in
It
the
is-
moment.
I mean, like, and you really feel that the heat's been turned up even more. Like these guys are playing on a completely different level. These are not the same experiences that we had earlier on in the tournament.
Yeah, it's hot enough in my
was
flat as it is.
slicing.
The
When
last thing I
Supermen
need
were
is more heat.
slicing through the competition, this is not comfortable for the Supermen.
And Mick with a great reaction shot taking down fRiJeC.
Incredible.
And he's looking at those all-important picks. Oh, heavens.
Oh,
Mick catching a nade.
Wow, the insult.
Yeah, nothing makes your eyes water than the high explosive crossed legs. Now let's see.
For a short time.
Yes. Because bleeding out is so blasé. What can I say?
It is indeed. Like, it's
So-
why.
Scott
been a
W
tough-
now looking to try to sort of push his point if he can. He's out with the bar. He's going to be looking to go in towards the flak panzer, but he's got to be careful. He's checking those corners, peeking them, just to make sure. There we go. He sees one of the shots, a muzzle flash of the nearby shots, as he's going in for those all-important pot shots if he can get them. Now he's waiting. He can hear the bricks above his head rattling with the fire. And look at that, Scott.
Amazing.
Great shot
by
into
Scott.
Dales. Now that's one thing that's very, because you didn't really see Dales peak, but it's kind of Scotty knew when he was going to peak, because that's when he would have peaked.
You don't. You get the
Yeah,
sense of
just
timing.
these
You don't
two
necessarily
ventures.
need to see anything because if at this level, if you're playing off of what you can react on seeing at our age, are you kidding me? You're gonna lose. You're gonna have to fire before you see anything.
Yeah, now the dynamite is down, and
Till
very
after the
soon
race.
a bloodhound seeking dynamite.
Win.
Look at that. Scott W
more
with a
round.
fantastic play, eliminating the enemy team,
Aeon.
and they got the dynamite down as well. Pretty good play, Lucan.
Yeah, absolutely. I am really impressed. Aeon are locking down this hard.
Look at the
now.
scoreboards, but look at Supermen. We've not seen their scoreboards
No.
look like this the
Look at-
entire competition.
Now that you're saying that, who in the Superman chat has a positive kill-death ratio?
Yeah.
No one. Exactly. It's like it's is it late? You know, like people need to go to work tomorrow. A little bit stressed. Who knows? It's like, or this tournament is really bringing forth the excellence of these players to the surface.
Yeah. I think that's definitely the case.
The first time we see Mick this far down the scoreboard today. And I think that's where some of the frustration comes from in global chat. He's been naded two rounds in a row in Church Ruins, and the last round that was just a very geeky tech nade from Flow. So I guess like the frustration is starting to come when
Yeah,
when the
especially
shots
coming from Flo as well, who's topping the board. I mean, like, it's just as you say, the frustration is no ally. You know, you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna make poor decisions, and those nerves are to no help to anyone.
Yeah. It's a difficult thing to manage, but you know, as we know from this is what comes from experience, you still get tense, you still get nervous when it comes to competition, but some people handle it better than others. Some people learn to deal with it over the course of time. But look at that. Yekoms and Dales taken down in quick succession. It's going to be a problem now. Mick has it all to do. It's not looking good for him. Nice shots going in from Mick. And Mick gets taken down by rivieRa. Now the dynamite is going to go down. Scott doing the dirty with the dynamite again.
Explosives planted.
And now look at this, the position. Yeah, they had 3 men on that point.
Yeah.
There was not much that Reece could do there. Lucan.
That's rough, and it is indeed map point right now for Donville.
Exactly.
Aeon gets one more round, and they won the first map out of 3. First map is Donville. Second map will be Carentan. Third map, if we need it, will be Railyard.
What do you think so far, Rev?
Yeah, I think that Aeon knows what they're doing. They're just sticking with it, and it seems to work. Supermen just are clueless at the moment, like 4 points in their sleep, we can say. But now they're getting back with Tails, Ryan's kills. Bryce gets one back, but Reecey refrags and Reecey with a second kill, so it's all left on flow, which means that Superman is doing something good at this moment, and hopefully they will make this matchup more competitive in the end.
Well, hopefully it'll sway something in Superman's favor. Get a little bit of momentum going. Ooh, Flo taking down Dales. Flo is lethal. 1 minute left on the clock. It was a little bit of a failed rush there from Aeon this time, I saw, with Yekoms finishing off Flo in the graveyard. They had two or three players moving in towards the cafe, getting shut down quite handedly. Snowdick from the Superman.
Yeah, it's like stringing 7 more rounds in a row here it's not unseen on Dawnwillx's side. It's not an impossible task we're talking about. It's a very difficult one for sure. But they can only like go 1 round at a time now. Try and like play them as good as they just can. Don't give away anything for free and just grind it really hard now.
I think it's really important to underline what you just said. Don't give anything away for free. That is so crucial. Because you can't afford to give anything away for free at all. Don't take stupid chances. Play it safe. Icy veins. You know, it's like
that's something.
Be very sure what you're doing.
You see with a lot of players in other games where they basically they get impatient, they take chances they shouldn't, and they get punished for it.
Yeah, they try to force a situation that necessarily doesn't need to happen.
Absolutely. So we just
Reese is on a nice sneak.
Oh, hello. Let's see if we can find Reece.
Oh, that's good.
He went back now, but he managed to pick up Flo in his back.
That's good. That's crucial. I mean, Flo is on.
Mick is having a rough day.
He is indeed, but you know he's had a really good day so far. So maybe let someone else take the spotlight.
Yeah, but,
Reece picking up a positive kill death ratio. So he's.
The only thing is that if you want to have a bad day, you don't want it to be on the final.
You say that, and you would be correct.
As there we go, Ryan gets taken down by Yersinia.
2v1, fRiJeC and Yersinia against Reecey. Can they manage to get Reecey down for the win of the round and the win of the match? Actually, Reecey is a pretty good positioning. Full HP. And he takes down fRiJeC, and it's now Yersinia left in a 1v1.
Here we go. They know where they are. I think Reecey knows where he is. Not exactly, but general vicinity. Moving in, fake plant. Trying to get Reecey up. But he has to plant now. Reecey. Oh, he does it, and he does it. Wow. Incredible job by Reecey. Oh, that was so clutch indeed. Keeping them in the game.
Very well played there with Thompson. He needed to close the gap to be able to secure the kill, and also very well played to not get like too tempted to rush him when he faked the plant.
Because that's what I would do. I would be like and like all over him like a dog on a biscuit, you know. But you need to stay cool because like Snowdick says, you can't afford to give anything away for free. It's like you have some time. You know that even if it's not a fake defuse, you have a couple of seconds. Don't do anything rash and stupid. If you react within the first 1 or 2 seconds of a fake plant, rather, it's you're doing yourself no favors. You have time. Be a little bit patient.
Yeah, and you can see there rivieRa being taken down by Mick. Mick, basically, let's see, we got Aeon Flow in with the bar. There's Mick with his bolt action love. And you can see Scott looking around the location for a potential pick around the graveyard. But we've got fRiJeC, and also we're looking at Reece being patient, because they're in a position to be patient.
Reece warming up now, I have to say. He's had a couple of really, really good kills. Nothing monstrously spectacular, but he's getting more and more consistent.
Yeah, definitely, I'd say. Now, obviously, Yekoms in there with the sniper rifle, looking
Such a
for
good shot.
a very important pick if he can make one. Just waiting for somebody to stick their head out so they can pop
Nice,
it off.
Wow.
Nice,
What a
Superman.
shot. This is what I'm saying. Reece is getting warm in his clothes. He's looking so comfortable now. It's like it's a pleasure to see. It's really a pleasure to see.
Yeah, it's impressive to watch. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to watch Reece all the way through this round, just to see what sort of kind of movement he's making, you know, what kind of plans he's got, his sort of placement, and yeah, just watching those all-important choke points.
Watch now when Flo kills Reece just because you're specking him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that's interesting. Nice grenade going out there. And that's the thing, you can see, look at that.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow. Yeah,
Slow,
that's the kind of
slow
thing.
and steady wins the race. Wasn't
Yes,
that
indeed.
what the tortoise said to the hare?
Something along those lines, yes.
Yourself, if I know my British history correct.
Well, I think it's apocryphal, so, you know, it may not just be the British. I don't know, it might be a foreign hair. I don't know. You know what the British are like about foreigners. But,
yeah. No, not a hair off my head.
no, absolutely. But, so, I mean, Reece is literally covering those all-important choke points where he knows they're going to come from, but he's got two to cover.
Funny thing, you know who's looking towards Reece's general area? It was Flo, but they just shift away from each other. Oh, did Flo move over just to, oh, this is going to be funny. Yeah, oh, Yersinia.
So he's
They found each other. They found each other now. Here we go.
oh,
Duel of the Fates. Oh, Ryan, you messed up our duel. Ah, you bastard.
so yeah, rivieRa
Doing
takes
well.
down the
Supermen are really, really locking this down now. I mean, like, they're all really, really picking up their game, I must say. And as we were talking about in previous games, Supermen are moving a lot more, from what I can see, like as a team.
smoothly.
And this is the moment in the game where the mind starts working a bit differently for Aeon now. They're going to start thinking what is not working right now. 4 rounds left. I could see like a push of some sort come in here. They feel like, okay, we got 3 rounds left, even if we waste this round. Let's see what they got up their sleeve.
But also the trouble is when you're ahead, sometimes there's a danger of you becoming complacent and essentially relaxing a little bit, not playing with the same little hard edges which you've been playing previously.
Leaning back in your chair a little bit.
Exactly, and that's always when the wheels go from underneath you and you end up on your ass. But it's just one of these things that they need to watch. It's a difficult thing for any team to go through, to fight back against what is regarded as insurmountable odds, but is never really insurmountable until the game's over.
Yeah, but we still have quite a ways to go. Even if, no matter which way this map goes, we still have potential 2 more maps. This can potentially draw out a while. And I don't like to say this, but we're all old. Where I'm right now, it's 9:30. I go to bed in half an hour usually, and I can imagine it is not quite similar for these fine gentlemen of Aeon and Supermen. So the closer we get to that 3rd map, like, we're going to see people falling asleep at the keyboard. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You're going to start seeing strange characters in chat as they roll their face across the keyboard. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if these guys can maintain their focus, because it's a difficult situation, especially when you're fighting against a team of similar quality to yourself.
Yeah, at this age.
Yes, yes.
I kind of joke about it back and forth. 30 seconds left to plant and end the round. But when you were younger, say 20, it's like you could stay up all week and not sleep. If I even think that now, my brain hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of mad, really, when you think about it. It's just the kind of things where, yeah, I'll just play all day and then I'll get up and go to work at 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you even think doing that, it's like, you're on the floor. It's ridiculous. But, you know, it's the thing is you can't beat the experience that these guys have.
No. But we'll see how if and when and if endurance starts to make itself known.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, you know, I don't know, but I feel like this competition should have been sponsored by Deep Heat and fRiJeC and Nurofen for the painkillers and for the RSI, which is obviously occurring right now.
And
you know,
why?
these,
Go
and
on.
obviously they've got to have a nice comfy cushion for their bums because their bums start to get numb.
Oh, that would be nice. Though.
My bum is numb.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, Rev, your bum is always numb.
Yeah. Flow has managed to make my bum numb.
Okay. Well, there's a mental image for everybody on the stream.
I will leave people's imagination to think whatever they wish, and I shall continue doing something else.
Indeed.
So Supermen have clawed themselves back here to 9 rounds out of 12. Started 3. They are doing really, really well here.
Oh, Mick with another shot on Flow as he was running across the road. Just amazing shot by Mick. Just goes to show, as tired as he is, as the bad a day as he's having, he's still got those
He's
mad
an even
skills.
badder man just inside that chest.
Give
Beats the heart of a
for Superman.
Yeah, beats the heart of a
buddy.
black killer.
Tactically, Superman have almost decided to give up Grave entirely these last rounds. They play tight in Orf and tight in Ruins. That's like where they put a stop on the map. This gives Aeon a lot of map control, but they can't really do much with it.
Yeah, they're not. The hammer needs to fall, and they're not really swinging that hard. And this is getting really close. They're still at map point, Aeon. Aeon just needs 1 round to claim the first map, and then they have to win Carentan. Then they have won the entire tournament. But it's like they need that round, and it is. That must be so frustrating to know, like, all you need is 1 round. Okay, guys, well, all we need is 1 round. All we need is 1 round. Do that again and again and again. And here we are, 12-10. The Supermen are creeping closer.
That frustration causes mistakes. And it's experience that teaches people how to manage that expectation and to remain focused. I mean, you've seen it in a lot of the pro players, the way they step up a gear when it gets up to the serious levels of competition. And it's an amazing thing to see, but it's also something. Oh,
what a shot!
Mick down by rivieRa. That was a fantastic shot, and that's, if anything's broken at defenses over there on the left-hand side, that's going to be a problem for them now, as we've now got Dales and Reese who are going to be in a position of pressure. But no, look at that! They've taken out Aeon again.
Man,
wow!
1 more round to prove. For
1 more round
Aeon to win the map.
You can see why they called the Supermen.
I mean, Sterk said something about that it's not uncommon to for the exercise to win all the rounds. So this is pretty much the evidence that we need to make sure that this is true.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know why they're called Supermen. Maybe they like wearing spandex. It's difficult to say, but definitely there's no doubt the level of skill that is involved with both of these teams, which is making for a very entertaining competition. And we are watching as Yersinia is poking around the graveyard area.
Oh, I thought it was spandex. I thought the name was like Sup Ermin. Like, who's Ermin? Like, why are they saying hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Sup Ermin.
I'm not Herman, but I can say hello.
Sup Ermin. But yeah, we're playing for the team Sup Ermin.
Okay.
Herman, hello.
Moving a little bit slower now.
And this is
Aeon
why we
know
don't
they need
let
the
you
last
out
round.
in public. This is why we don't let you out. We just
Hey,
I Arr.
Aeon
let him
taking
off-
this very,
don't
very
let-
seriously now.
don't
Aeon
let him off the
really
leash.
really need this round, and they do not want to for themselves any mistakes because they do not want to get into overtime because they like this has gone too far. You kids have been playing in the pool all day. It's time to come in, and we're taking this round home.
You're now overly wrinkled. Yeah, basically.
Yes.
If
You're
there's force out-
thoroughly pruned.
Oh, my-
Oh, wow.
this is overtime, guys. This is overtime. I would say this is overtime. Unless,
our man from the future says it's overtime. We shall see in a couple of
Yeah.
minutes.
but rivieRa takes down Ryan, and now
20
we have
seconds. This
flow.
thing, yeah.
But they need to move. They need to
They need to
move.
plant within 15 seconds.
Well,
This
not only
is-
that, but
Oh
nearby,
wow, flow.
nearby the
Who's
plant.
that? Oh. 7, 6.
5 seconds. 5
Have to
seconds.
plant.
They need to plant.
Axis win.
What? No! Did he lose the plant? Oh, it was too late. Oh man!
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
god! No! My girlfriend is gonna kill me. I really need
Wow.
to go.
That was a pretty comical end of that round. I don't know if you saw it, but Reese, he saw the time was going down, so he just
Yeah.
threw both his nades and
Yeah,
tried
I saw
into.
that.
Oh my god, dudes! I
Yeah.
don't want this.
So we are never gonna sleep.
Yeah, you're not gonna sleep tonight.
No. I'll just,
Yeah, fuck you and fuck your
Sleep-
girlfriend
Sleep,
and your
sleep
kids
is for the weak.
as well.
Sleep is for the weak.
What is
Sleep
it?
is
What did it
overrated.
say? No rest for the wicked, Chad. And we here, we're
Yes.
mighty wicked.
Oh, yes. It's going to be interesting to see.
right.
Reese B
I
had 19 kills
Mick-
on the Axis side
Mick
in
there
12
saying, I
rounds.
played awesome, said no one.
He's taking it a little bit easy. But to be fair, though, they came back to 12-12 from a 10-3 deficit. That is
Yeah.
really, no matter what you say, that is astonishing. That is
Yeah.
absolutely astonishing.
But that's what you want to see from a top tier team.
Unless
That
you want to go to
ability to-
sleep. But I agree.
Yeah, I mean, is basically the ability to fight back
Yes.
against a deficit and
To
draw
dig
back.
down deep and
Now,
push the
if
ready
they-
button, Chad.
If they win this round or the overtime, think about how much that will be a massive boost for them for the next map. Just amazing, really. So they shouldn't get complacent. They should remain focused, determined,
Chad,
and keep doing what they do.
I'm sorry.
effing
I'm
sorry.
sorry to disrupt you.
Sorry,
to
I'm
disrupt
sorry.
you. I love you, man.
Sorry,
But can someone please think of the ready up?
And like Chad, if I ever
And
come
the thing
to,
is-
to England, I'm gonna come to you to
Yeah,
drink
and
a beer
the
together.
thing that's really funny is that they're the guys in the chat, the Superman guys, clearly know. Some of them know me because they're calling me by my actual surname.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
How embarrassing.
I
You're
know.
famous. Oh, you poor man.
I know. I think it's probably related to Odie or something like that. We'll blame him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it would be a tad unfortunate. But anyway, either way, this has been an amazing final thus far, and
And we're only on map 1.
yeah, I know.
It is so even, Steven.
Well, bear in mind, guys, that this could go on for a while, and also bear in mind that in 14.5 billion years, the sun explodes. So I hope we finish the final before then.
Oh shit! No one told me that.
Yeah, well, you didn't get the memo.
I need to make plans.
1:30. They're already
What, sunscreen?
orphanage. They're already in orphanage.
Oh wow.
And now you can see Mick moving down, and
Running back and forth.
Aeon Flow is in there looking for an important pick with the bar. He's going to be moving over towards maybe one of the bomb sites. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out for him. It's going to be a tricky situation. Mick in there with the MG44, looking to support.
Very important frag onto Ryan.
Yeah.
He might
And
get another one. Oh my god!
Oh man.
This is a 2v2
Those trades back.
situation.
This is so even. This is scary even.
yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Explosives planted.
if Aeon can get one more kill, and this is rivieRa taking on Mick, and now it's on the Yekoms with the scope, and the
Oh,
takes
wow.
it down. And this is a really important round for the Aeon team. This is really important round for the European team. The English guys will need to keep it up.
Yeah,
Oh.
unfortunately, there is no toss spot here for this broadcast. Much as we would
Oh
like to have had him, we
He's
would have liked
getting-
to have had him, but
he
sadly,
needs to be
Sorry,
at a
I
wedding.
was really hyped about that kill.
Yeah.
I must come.
So, what are the rules for the overtime for the benefit of the people watching?
It's basically like who gets 4 rounds. I think it's 4 out of 3. So have 3 rounds, 3 rounds on the half, and if you get the 4th round, you're the winner basically.
All right,
You need 4 rounds to win the map.
MR6.
MR3.
MR3.
That's right.
MR3 and the 4th.
don't
Round
try
is
and
to
do
kill.
counting on the internet. You know it doesn't work out, especially when you're in the middle of a broadcast.
I
Scott
blame
It's
Blame
a
it.
1v1
Down.
flow against Yekoms. This is really interesting.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yekoms just took out Scott W with a fantastic sniper shot across the graveyard, and this
He
is going to
has
be an
so
important
much
moment.
time, Flo. Flo has so much time doing this.
Oh, this is. Oh,
Oh, but he gets tagged.
they had no idea where they were. That was so
Oh
funny.
my god.
Axis
Oh,
man.
Here comes the lead team from the server.
Pistol. Wow.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, I've done that same thing, and it's like,
No, you didn't.
laying there prone. I've done that. Laying there prone on that wood, thinking like, I can't move. I have to wait, and we'll see who gets the lucky shot. And it's like it's the most nerve-wracking thing ever.
Yeah, it is. Indeed. And then here comes, just as you say, takes down fRiJeC. Now it's a 5v4 situation for the German side. I mean, the English side. I mean, whatever you want.
Well, yeah, Axis versus Allies. Leave it at that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So Yekom's obviously going to be proving to be a problem for them. He's got the sniper rifle and he's got a bar as well. So that's a very potent combination. And he's checking out those important camping areas, those little peak spots that he's got to watch out for. And we've got Yersinia. Oh, Yersinia
wow.
taken
What a
down.
shot from Mick.
Shit. Dude.
Oh man,
Wow.
But
great
it's
shot from
3v1,
Mick there.
so Aeon got 1 round of their side. So if they can keep a clean sheet of 3-0, they can
Yeah.
win. They can win this.
Wow.
indeed.
But we need to ready up, guys.
Ready.
Oh, perfect. ready up.
Dales, Reese, ready up now. Come on, Dales, ready up.
Yeah,
come
Dales.
on,
You-
Dales,
you-
come on, ready up. God,
Oh my
Jesus,
god, why
these
don't
teams,
you
man.
ready up before? Oh my
Oh,
god.
finally, we're on this side of the ready up.
Finally,
Oh
noob.
man.
I'm gonna.
Okay, you
to
girls
see
need you girls need to unbunch your panties as a matter of urgency.
I need to take any win I can.
Yeah, I've heard.
Chad, in this particular instance, I'm defending you.
Okay, you're not doing a very good job. You need to work harder at that.
Actually, okay, sorry.
So let's
here
see as teams now. We've got Americans, obviously, as Supermen making their way down towards the graveyard area, and obviously Aeon defending that area from the church and other areas as well. They've got to be careful for a potential outflank, possibly down the road. But look at the nades going into the churchyard area, doing a lot of damage.
Brutal.
Just watching Yekoms, he's in there with the bar, together with his teammate, who looks like he's taking a bit of damage. That's Ryan, maybe taking a bit of damage. But they've got to be careful. They want to push up, but they don't want to push up and risk their own lives for obvious reasons. Because Yersinia is in there as well. Yep, Yersinia.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow.
two very, very important kills from Yekoms and Ryanm. Now they can start laying down the fire, pushing in towards the orphanage. But they need to start moving. They can't take those deaths the Supermen on their side and not move forward.
Oh,
But now we have Scott
ScottW.
is the only man left. Takes out Dales with a nade. If we can find ourselves Scott with the
Mick.
Car 98K.
Mick just got dinged by a grenade
amazing
as well.
shot on
Only
Ryan.
one
They're
against
right
Mick,
into the church.
but
Now
he
it's
has
Scott
40
versus
HP.
Mick. It's Scott versus Mick. Okay, so Mick has the obligation of planting.
Oh,
but there
what
we
a
go.
clutch.
Scott
Takes down the
swing
round.
around, taking him down.
1v3.
And we are tied up 2-2 here in the MR3. And boys, we can be in for a long night.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Scotta
You know-
1v3 against Superman. Jesus Christ, man.
Like that nade was so clutch. Totally random on Grave, kills one and tags up Mick with 60 HP or something.
Yeah, and because now that you say that, that means that any hit with the car is lethal. You don't need top chest head to kill him.
You can shoot him in the big toe and it'd still kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
ow, my toes hurt.
We're watching Yekoms making his trying to do a bit of suppressive fire. Ryan gets taken down
Yersinia.
very quickly with a beautiful nade coming in from Yersinia. And we obviously watch the defensive position over there with fRiJeC.
Ah, Scott.
Wow.
Scott. Like, I
Amazing.
didn't even see Reecey. He just took him down and then dog.
Oh, Yekoms takes down his right into the church and trade off. He goes
Come
down to fRiJeC.
It's Tails against the world in Banana.
Scott Flow, fRiJeC versus Dales. And not looking great for Dales, although not taking anything away from him. He has his work cut out for moving down the central main road, gets shot from the cafe. Allies have been eliminated. Aeon are up now, 3-2. Now this was a game that went heavily in Aeon's favor at the start, swung heavily in Superman's favor, and out swinging it back here again. This map is not without its curves.
Yeah.
So it's
pretty
basically
insane.
all on the next round. If Aeon can get this round, they win. But Yersinia gets taken down by Dales.
It's going back and forth indeed. Wow, great nade there by Yekoms on a
Oh,
evening it out.
yeah, you were spectating Yekoms. That was all that was needed for him to get murdered.
Yeah.
So he's been finished off quite significantly, and you can see them moving through the courtyard in towards the church. Dale's got to be very careful. Bodies all over the place right now, and we're looking at Aeon Flow, and they're being supported. He's being supported by Mick. Mick obviously doing important peeking just to try and make sure that they move in on the final position. You got Reecey also in there, and let's see if we can find out. There's Aeon Flow. Looks like he's trying to do a defensive position.
Oh, Flow's all by his lonesome now. Mick moving in from the orphanage. We have another 3 moving in from main road. Dales takes down Flow,
No.
and we're even again.
No, guys. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Like I
It's
said,
overtime.
it's 14
overtime.
billion years.
Overtime number 2.
This is starting to get like very
Annoying.
European feels for me when Call of Duty tournaments used to run MR30.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those people were insane. I did that once. Never again.
Yeah, it's that kind of, it's like, here's a lovely paper cut you have. Allow me to pour some lemon juice on it.
Yes. Oh, don't forget the salt.
Yeah. It's just madness. Madness, I tell you.
Oh,
He knows it's me. He knows it's me. He said a lot of shit when I owned him, so...
Oh dear. Nothing like friendly banter.
Yeah, we can say it's friendly banter.
I'm curious to know how they know my actual surname. That's not freaked me out, but it's just made me curious how they know it.
we doxed you before the tournament. Don't worry.
Oh man, he grinded his game.
Yeah,
Even,
it's just
but I owned him, so I think I had like at least 4 aces against Superman team. So
but yeah, it might be a case of they actually know me
yeah,
either in real life
Reecey
or.
doesn't like me acing Superman.
All right, here we go again now. We have Aeon on the German side, Supermen on the Allied side. Once again, overtime number 2, first to 4, max rounds 3. 3 rounds, then we change the sides. Indeed. So
Yeah,
I think we might see a little bit slower play here now.
Somebody just described it in chat that this is elder abuse.
You know what? I got nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue that one. So
Yeah.
it looks like Dale's there supporting his teammates.
oh, rivieRa.
rivieRa with a fine snipe coming in, and Aeon Flow looks to be at the back there, trying to sort of defend the gated area. Mick in with a bar, moving down towards the graveyard. And, ooh, look
Yekoms.
at that.
What?
Yekoms with a fantastic shot. Look at that. Now, Mick is badly damaged at the moment. That's going to be a problem for him. He's got to be very careful.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, great shot by Mick onto Yersinia. Through the hole in the side of the church down to the A-bomb site. Very, very nice. Dale's
Explosives
dropping that
planted.
bomb. Flow. Last man standing for Aeon. Mick not feeling too hot, though. He has
definitely
sliver
damaged.
health. He's
Yeah,
going to
they
take one
don't
shot
want to
anyway.
risk
Oh,
it.
yeah. Oh, there. Mick.
Win.
Oh, this
Distracted by Mick,
important
taken
round.
down by Dales. First round goes to the Americans, Supermen.
Indeed.
1-0.
That was a good play there by Mick and Dales. You know, Mick basically adding the distraction. Dales in there to finish him. Yeah, something along those lines.
It feels like when I watched both these two teams play that Aeon got a slightly better idea on their setup and their strategy, but Superman are making like the winning moves, the winning plays. It doesn't have to be like pre-prepped or anything, but they use their experience to do things to win rounds.
They're making things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Exciting indeed here as the Germans grab themselves somewhere to sit, watching fRiJeC push up a little bit through Orphanage to the White House. We have 1, 2 allies in the graveyard moving in there. Oh wow, fRiJeC getting some really good return on investment there, moving up. Getting down Mick, very, very important. Yekoms last man standing here for the Supermen. Flow only lost
Aeon Flow.
Aeon only lost 1.
Fantastic shot on Ryan's up the length of the street. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Sadly, Yekoms has taken him out, and so now we're looking at Yekoms versus. Looks like less. Yersinia.
rivieRa is
rivieRa
around
and
there.
Yersinia,
He's going to see him any second now. Oh man, it's so quick though. It is so quick.
Axis win.
Wow, amazing shot. Amazing shot from Scott. That was not rivieRa. Scott was the one who got him down. It looked like rivieRa had the shot that took him down, but it was not indeed. And we're all even 1-1 once again.
Wow.
Snowdick, are they messing with us? Are they trading rounds just to keep this going? Because I am not
so.
amused.
I'm really
I'm gonna call
amused,
my
but
lawyer.
I'm actually pretty amused. I think this is like so intense, and
Yeah,
I like these marathon games. It really shows who the players really are in the end.
Yeah. Make it sound like torture. I'll know who you really are after I snip your toenails off.
No, but there's like in the end, there's no like.
Yeah.
It's not just lucky. It's who can pull like the most tricks over 20 rounds of axis.
Yeah. Because you're absolutely right. It takes luck completely out of the factor. You know, you can't be lucky 10 rounds in a row. Like reality doesn't work that way. You have to be better.
Explosives
You
planted.
really, really have to be
Oh
better.
wow.
This is an extremely important round for Superman to get a head start on their axis.
Yep.
This is really important.
There we go. 2-1 as we swap sides. Absolutely right. So, yeah, man, this is tough for Aeon now. They really have to bring it.
Yeah, it's a pressure thing now. It's going to be interesting to see how Aeon can deal with the Supermen, see if they can hold them off long enough to get what they need on this particular round.
I tell you right now, the pendulum that's swinging back and forth in favor of each team is not swinging very widely at all. It is very narrow. But Supermen they're just edging ever so slightly. They have the game in their favor right now, ever so slightly. And this is still the first dang map.
Yeah, I know.
And this could be the first time Supermen are in the lead of this map after being 12-4 down.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I hadn't thought of that until you said it. And it's like they are making the comeback of long plays, as it were.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you want to see in your gaming. You want to see these kind of comebacks, these close matches, two teams well matched.
Oh,
Yersinia with fantastic shots coming in, taking down Yersinia. More nades going out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a bad nade. That's a.
Oh,
Oh my
Are you
goodness!
kidding me?
Wow,
What?
Mick. That was just a snapshot reaction shot. And just
He's
drilled
awake
him in
again.
the chest.
Mick's woken up.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's not feeling
How-
well though.
how does
Good,
he survive
really good, good head ducking to get out of that nade. Only place he could go not to die, and he does it. Brilliant. Reese into rivieRa. It's a 5-on-2 now. Very comfortable for the Superman right now.
Oh. Not so comfortable for Reese. Got a shot straight through the head by scottw.
Yeah,
And,
still not too bad. Still not too bad.
And that's interesting to see that Mick's changed up his weapon. So he's looking to put a little bit of additional firepower down if he possibly can do. But of course, going to his old favourite, the bolt action.
Yeah,
Because of the stopping
pressure's
power.
on Aeon now. They have to eliminate or plant as
Oh,
Ryan takes down Flo. It's all down to Scott. If
I believe Scott
if Aeon lose this round, the best they can hope for is another overtime to win the map.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they're gonna let this go through. Like
I would be
I
surprised.
believe they have all the necessities to go and win this map.
They have the advantage. They definitely have the advantage. Now they just need to capitalize.
They do.
Nades going out to graveyard. Mick taking up a
Oh,
well.
wow.
Nails.
Oh no, that is not a good start. Double nade onto Flo and Yersinia.
That was
that's
that
gotta-
was them caught together at the by the woodshed building by the Kazi, and that was really unfortunate timing. But great nade from Dale. That's going to break the back of the challenge. Obviously, 3 versus 5 now. There we go, another one
it's just
going
getting
down,
lower.
rivieRa.
Scott Friedrich now.
And it's going to be a very difficult situation for them. Mick, obviously, getting murdered. Shot from behind by
man.
fRiJeC. And then very quickly murdered by
Axis win.
Ryanm.
What a
There we
go.
go.
Superman take the first map. Whew. Boys, we're not joking around. We are not joking around.
Yeah, we're not joking around.
Aeon Flow
This
saying
is serious
so many
business.
hours of this damn map.
Yeah. You know what? As we swap maps right now, I would say that we can take a very quick bathroom break, as this is probably the only chance we're going to get ones between maps.
Yeah, doing
So
great,
I
great.
shall shortly be back with you.
Connection lost.
connected.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
I am back.
Who is back?
McFly.
McFly, okay.
Here we go.
Ready up, boys. Lee.
I thought I did. I'm trying.
Do it. Do it.
The button, it does nothing.
F.
Yeah, I've had that problem where it just goes ready, not ready, not ready, not ready.
Yeah.
I've had to disconnect and then reconnect.
So basically, this is one of the most balanced maps that we can see in the Code 1 scene, and I really can't put my money on anyone. It can go both ways. They have a pretty good team, pretty good individuals that can do a lot of damage. So
Weren't Superman known back in the days for being a pretty strong Carrington team?
yeah, they did, but they lost, for example, against E9. Sorry, not E9, but E-Star, which was Hukru at the time. I mean, Lyokin should know about. Tails is gonna get gunned down by Garvin.
Oh man, those were the times. Those were the times. I almost remember.
Yeah, that was like my childhood. You know, you made my childhood, man.
You're making us feel old again.
My condolences.
And Tails is gonna get chopped down by Garvin. But yeah, Garvin isn't playing, so
Oh no.
let's see if Iron can replace Kukru in that final.
Oh,
You know what I'm
here we
talking
go.
about.
Map number 2. Superman up 1 map over nothing after a grueling second overtime on Dawnville, managing to pull it out. But here we are right now in Quarantine. And the bash round is going to start with the honors of choosing which side you want to start on for the winners.
Okay, let's see what they can do. They're double teaming, and actually Mick gets. Oh, Aeon 3 kills in a row within like a half a second. But Ryan gets them, gets taken down, and scottw in the end gets the final kill, and it's going to be. I believe it's going to be Aeon going German side.
Yep. It's well, I would be surprised if it was anything else.
Yeah, I would be surprised as well, mate.
So what happens with the team being 12-4 up to later lose in double overtime? Like, can they keep their cools on this map, do you think?
Well,
who knows? I mean, like if I were the team, I would let out a sigh of relief to be actually be able to swing that back.
Yeah, new map, new chance.
Yeah. Rev, chat, let's ready up and get this started so we can go to sleep. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I used my own voice there.
You're right, Lee.
All right, let's get this going. First half starting, MR 12. First to 13. Pray there be no overtime.
I like it. Flo saying, please win. I want to sleep.
Flo is my spirit animal.
I don't like that attitude. I would want to win it at all costs. Like, I don't care if I was 75 years old or 30 years old. I would want to win this. Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
this is classic quote from people who are not 40 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather be 75. I'm like, I bet you.
yeah, exactly.
I don't care how old I would be, quote unquote. Regret. Right, first kill comes in from Yekoms onto Flo here on Quarantine. It's gonna be a very interesting map to see, which is really, really, really strategic, slow, creeping. And Snoke, do you think they're going to have any rounds feeling each other out, or do they know what's going to happen here on Karatan?
Most often you do want to spend the first 1, 2, 3 rounds feeling it out a bit. Now they got an early kill on Flow and MG and just jumped on that with 3 guys. Let's see if they convert from that MG house.
They're trading kills. Flow, Mick down. So it's like 2 nice clip, and not salt guys. Two of the clutch players here.
I'm reacting to it. Don't worry.
But Aeon seem to be going down now. rivieRa, last man standing. But as we said, oof.
1v1 actually.
Did not think that would happen. Oh, rivieRa did really well. Yes, indeed. Reecey is going to drop that explosive at the. Is that the A or the B bomb side? I don't mix these up.
Oh,
what a tracking
shot!
Nice, please.
Really important round. Really important round by rivieRa.
Ah, right in the Nutcracker's waltz.
Yeah. I think he attacked him in the balls.
Axis.
Amazing shot though, rivieRa. Coming clutch
good
there.
shot considering the size of the target.
Oh, but Chad, where have you been? I missed you so much. But here we go. Aeon grabbing the first round. Important as well, being here on the German side and the defensive side, not ones who have to push the game forward. So important to grab that first round would be very advantageous of Superman on the Allied team to get the first round. Good swing in their favor, but the Germans do have a little bit of advantage on this round, considering the fact that they can lean back and wait for the action to come to them. Even though Karatan is a very even balanced map,
Yekoms.
the defense always has a little bit of advantage.
Yeah, watching Mick now as he's popping a few opportunistic nades out, checking the choke points from where the enemy is expected to come, waiting for an opportunity to get a kill, and he's got to be very careful because those areas, like we said, so many open windows in this map where somebody can just pop up and say hello and hurl a load of bullets in your general direction, and that's going to be a problem for them.
There's so many paths. There are so many paths on this map. It's ridiculous.
Indeed.
Like you have to have eyes in the back of your head, because if you don't have a sense of where everyone is, you can be surprised quick.
Yeah. You can hear and listen to that sound of the rolling grenade. It's just such a nice sound. It's we're watching Dale's making his way down towards the basement, looking for maybe one of the second kills of the game. Just have to wait because they've already lost Yersinia.
They're doing it so slowly. Aeon are not messing around now. They are very much waiting for the action to come to them. As we can see now, 2 quick kills coming in from Aeon onto the Superman. So it's a 4-on-3 situation now.
Flow.
Wow, Flow. Are you kidding me? What's going on?
That was insane. Flow with just amazing reaction shot, quick reload, reaction shot again, getting 2 kills. That's going to be really important as far as they're concerned. They're now 2 rounds up.
Yeah, but like as we said, you really want to be up on the German side. I mean, the advantage may be slight, but it's still an advantage. Really important to be up.
Yeah. So we're going to watch to see how these guys decide to push now. As the members of Supermen starting to push in as a nade takes down Ryan.
Flow is really tryharding those nades, and he's getting results too.
Yeah, it looks like Reecey just took down Raj. Now we're watching the likes of Yekoms being very careful. Look at that!
Oh.
Fantastic reaction shot onto him, and he sprints upstairs to an available position over the roof to enable him to then start pushing in on the courtyards and maybe get positioned by the gun. And Yekoms doing all the hard work.
Wow,
Fantastic
wow.
play from him.
Great job. Edging this just a little bit closer now. 2-1. The Supermen are on the board, as it were.
Now, 2-1. Obviously, going to be interesting to see if they can continue that trend. Now that the Supermen are on the scoreboard, checking over on the right-hand side, seeing what they're doing. Obviously, they could make a run down towards the gun, but you do have a defender. There's Aeon Flow overlooking one of the main courtyards.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck moving over there. Oh, Reecey into Yersinia. Good, very, very good play there.
Royce, Yersinia.
Yeah.
But Supermen taking it very slow and measured, moving in here. They're not. They're just cutting them off right now. They're really just chopping them down. Very, very slow. But Supermen, they do have the pressure of having to make all the moves.
Yeah, because obviously they want to try and get in, maybe get a dynamite kill as Yekoms gets taken down by fRiJeC.
Looking forward just a little bit too far there, Chad.
Yeah, his teammate decided to back up a little bit. Try and stay out of trouble if he possibly can. Reecey. Oh,
moving into it. Mick's taking down fRiJeC there in the arches. Arches box house.
Explosives planted.
Mick.
And look at that dynamite placement. That's interesting to see.
Let's see here. Oh, sneaky, snaky.
Allies win.
Wow. That was interesting. Put the dynamite down.
Yeah, and then die there. So
but tried to draw him out.
Yeah,
tried to draw him out with the dynamite plant, which he managed to do. Meanwhile, one of his teammates had eyeballs on the dynamite plant, knowing that would be the primary focus of his opponent. So, smart
Flow is
play
up
there.
to some play now with the MP40 here, going to rush B. Could be interesting to follow him.
The MP40, the poor man's PPSH.
Indeed.
Moving up towards the boxes, close to Allied spawn.
With such a massive graphic in
here.
front of it. Like, takes up half the bloody screen when you go deaf.
Oh! Surprise, mother flubber! Oh, man, Reecey's gotta be so pissed. Oh, man.
Because he lost his bar as well.
Oh, wow! What a play by Flo! Gets Dales and Yekoms as well with a bar. That is value for money, Flo. Wow, that's gotta make a highlight. I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about. You have talented players. There are lots of them, but there aren't millions of players who can make moments.
Yeah, it's definitely a skill that is quite prevalent here in the COD community. Now, let's have a look as Scott is in a position
Axis win.
of doing nothing whatsoever as his teammate manages to kill Ryan. So that was a quick kill there. And yeah, it looks like they're now 3 rounds to 2. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not the Germans can start getting more rounds out against the Americans. I mean, speaking from the point of view of map, is it the advantage to the Americans on this particular map?
Advantage Germans, I'd say, because the Germans are on the defensive. I mean, if the map, Chad, is perfectly balanced, you have 50-50 like either way.
Yeah.
But if you're on defense and you don't have to make the plays and move, because the Allies have to move into danger, Germans can wait.
Yeah.
That always gives a slight advantage, I feel.
Yeah, that's fair. So we just have to wait and see. As you can hear that very heavens above. Flow with a kill to Yekoms, popping a nade over the top of the buildings, going in for that very important stick grenade loveliness as the nades explode, and he looks for an opportunity nearby, maybe one of the MG34s. So we're watching Mick as he's making his way out as well. So Aeon have still got 3 men, and Supermen have 3 men as well. So they've got to be very careful. If they move out, they want to make sure that they're covering all the eventualities. They don't want to get caught out in the open. And that's going to be a dangerous situation for them if that's what happens. More fire you can hear coming over from the left-hand side of Mick. Dales gets taken down.
Destroys Dales.
Flo taking out the Luger, adding salt to the wounds. My goodness.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this so much.
And we're watching Reesu's in there as well, looking to try and get one of these guys in the possible crossfire. But at the moment, they haven't had much success there. We're watching rivieRa.
Reese is going to die if he jumps out, I feel. He does not have a lot of health. Grabbing the lip there, just outside of arches. Looking back. Oh, amazing shot into Yersinia. Wow.
Wow.
Great play, I must say. Reese showing why he's on the team. For real.
And notice Mick in moving, putting the dynamite down in a tricky situation or a tricky position for the enemy to try and defuse.
Oh,
Mick gets cut down.
Saw that by rivieRa. He knew Mick was there. Barely saw him through the grating.
They did it again. One of the Supermen guys planted the dynamite, knowing that one of his teammates could see him planting the dynamite.
Yeah. This is where we're at right now. This is what you have to do. I mean, it's like you can't be relaxed anymore. You have to. It's like go all out or go home.
Yeah. Now,
as a Axis, you always want to get like a steady flow of rounds incoming. You want to string those rounds, try and get like some air to work with. But for Aeon, it's just scrappy all the time. They win one, lose one, win one, lose one. They can't like get any consistency in their Axis side here. And I think Superman is doing
the same to me. Sorry. I had to do it. so
Yeah, you've been sidelined.
But I totally agree. Like Supermen, they're not giving Aeon any room to breathe at all. You know, it's like, and you want that as German. You need a little bit of like a head start for when you swap. Just like Snurk says, like you have to have a little bit of space. But here we go once again. I mean, the Supermen are out grinding Aeon right now on the German side.
Wow.
You didn't understand the reference.
No, I didn't understand.
It's Ace of Spades by Motorhead. You win some, lose some. It's all the same to me.
Okay.
That's it. That's template. Sorry.
And it looks like Mick doing the damage with the bar again. As another kill goes into Ryanm from rivieRa. So they're all down by one player at the moment. So it's 4v4. Who's going to get the next pick? Holy crap, what happened there?
Oh, wow. Yekoms had an amazing chance to get 2 kills there, but unlucky enough, got taken down.
Yeah, that was a good reaction by rivieRa. Literally danced himself into a frenzy to get out of the way of that. Managed to turn and kill the enemy. So, yeah. Oh, taking some fire now, rivieRa. He's got to be careful.
Oh,
he's going to back up a little bit. You can hear the bullets rattling around. Going in for a little bit of a pick.
Oh, wow. You're sitting there taking some damage from the central courtyard as well there.
Oh dear, look at that. Dale was coming in and taking down rivieRa with a brutal shot from the side. And now we're looking at Mick, Dales and Reese versus Yersinia.
Yeah, it's the brothers against Yersinia.
Oh,
yeah.
Not looking good. Oh, man. What's happening now? Rev, we're seeing the Germans slip a little bit now. The Allies are moving steadily ahead.
I would say it's just fatigue. Flo said before, he's tired, he wants to go to sleep. So I really don't know what's happening right now.
But is it though? Or could it be mind games?
Man, if I was Flo, I wouldn't say those things, you know, like.
Oh, I would.
How
I would
can you
mess with their brains so much.
That you are tired, man. Like,
Because I would lie. I would be lying.
yeah, I would lie.
Mess
I would
with
just
them.
play mind games.
Play the
Yeah,
psycho game.
but
It's
bear
the
in mind,
next
if you-
level. It's a level outside the game. Get inside their
Exactly,
heads.
exactly. I actually completely agree with you.
I'm telling you, man. Flow, low-key genius. It's like
But
it's
also-
Mozart, Einstein, Flow. Maybe
but
that order.
Mick is low-key genius. He
Yeah,
just
but
destroyed.
bear
his
in
poor
mind
Aeon set.
that if you haven't had a lot of sleep, that's equivalent of drinking half a bottle of whiskey.
Allies
So yeah, it dents your reactions, thinking process, all that kind of stuff.
Wow, Chad. I had no idea I had half a bottle of whiskey in my house.
Well, you know.
But it's also probably a matter of they know if they're gonna win this whole final, they'll have to win another map after this one as well. So that's gonna be a really late night. And it's not that I think they're playing bad, but they're probably trying to force the win fast.
Yeah, they can always win the next 20-year anniversary of Call of Duty. Wink, wink.
Yeah, when they're all basically playing on Zimmers.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
having their own
That
porta
one is
potties.
definitely going to happen. It's not like this is a one-off, glorious forever type of deal. You know, it's just, let's go to sleep because we're tired.
Well, yeah, it'll probably all be done virtually online because they all have to wire directly to the internet because they're so old.
I don't know, guys. I would never let my guard down because I'm tired. Like, I would
Because you're a
Says,
pirate?
says the youngest
I
guy
would
in the
die
room.
first and then give up on the fight. You know,
Never give up fighting. Never give up
Well,
fighting.
never
Yeah,
give
well-
up by fighting.
That's cool.
Right.
The next fight I'm in, Rev, you can stay in front of me where it's safe.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Just
use
think
you
of it
as a
as
mid shield and
Personal
any
meat
day.
shield, yeah.
Operation Get Behind the Rev.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right.
Now, it looks
Back
like
in the
Mick
game
and
here,
Dale's...
like oh, for a team that seems
I
to
was
be
about
sleepy.
to say, Mick
Aeon are
and-
doing really, really well picking off the Supermen now, Chad.
Yeah, Mick and Dale's were the only ones left. Mick got picked off. Dale's is now
Hang
basically
on.
in a situation...
Mick and Dale, the Rescue Rangers.
No, you're
Come
thinking
on.
of Chip. You're thinking of Chip and Dale. That's a different
It works.
discussion entirely.
Wait. The Chip and Dale or the Chip and... Never mind.
Well, let's just say one. You watch the video.
One
of
leaves
both of
space
them.
for the other.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, one. Yeah, I'm not even going anywhere near that one.
Thank
so-
goodness. I got worried there for a second. I'm really happy that we reversed out of that one.
Yeah, you were in the hole. You might as well keep digging.
Oh, there was digging a hole, a great big hole in the ground.
6-4 in current favour of the American team, which is Supermen. So it's interesting to see how this is going to work out for them.
Looking at the kills on the board here, it's
Nobody's running away with it. I
no
noticed
one's
that.
running away with it, but it's like, is it completely even? It looks like Aeon might have more kills, but Supermen are making the better plays.
Well, not only that, the difference between kills and deaths is actually quite Quite
Similar.
close.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite similar between the teams. You know, it's like it is like Snook says. It's like we are seeing the true players here now. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like through fatigue and when luck doesn't really play a part of this anymore.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation. So we got Ryan there, down goes Reece, killed by Yersinia, and now we've got the likes of Dale's cut down by Flo, very very close range. That was quite brutal, I have to say.
That was indeed. That was the instinct shot, you could say. And here we go. This could be a clean sweep for Aeon. It is indeed
Wow.
a clean sweep for Aeon. Wow, nice shot there. Flow in on Ryan.
And he picks up a bar as well,
Yeah,
so
but
that's
it's-
going to help him.
They need the sixth round to be competitive on the ally side because this is not looking good for Aeon, to be honest. They
No,
need at
it's
least 6 rounds.
I'd say that they need at least 7.
Also,
Like-
we've seen
like,
whole
yeah.
day. Whole day it's been Flo and rivieRa carrying the team, you could say. So
Yeah.
I think they would need like a performance from all 5 now to maybe just bring this back.
Yeah, I mean, like you're absolutely right, Snook. But we're seeing the same problem in the Supermen as well. Like, because like me and Chad said earlier, if you look at the kill death on both teams, they're oddly similar. You know, like the performance is not equal across the board.
No.
Yeah, true.
But to be honest, though, of course they have to be similar because for deaths you have to have kills.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation for both the teams, really, because you know they're well matched, and you know there's going to be a situation where they've got to be very careful because, like you say, you don't want to give away anything for free. You want to make them work hard for every single thing. And a nice shot there from Yersinia into Ryan, as Mick is sniffing around looking for an opportunity to get some more kills. But he's got to be careful. He's going to be looking up the stairs, looking down into the basement. It's
a little bit of an idle game from Aeon's point of view now. Reece getting a really good shot, taking down rivieRa, which is a clutch kill. rivieRa is one of the top shooters from the German Aeon side right now.
Oh, Mick destroys Yersinia on Nexus wall.
Mick moving around down the wine cellars, making his way forward.
Be careful.
Yeah, we have 35 seconds to go as well. We cannot forget the clock, and Mick is not healthy at all. Like a sneeze will kill him at this point. He is immunocompromised.
And Reece is not very good either. Dales has just been taken down.
Important kill by Flow.
Mick by the B bomb side.
They got 16 seconds. They're going to have to be damn quick. But Reece being very careful.
Fake.
Explosives planted.
So we have a 2v2 now. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It didn't take a lot for Mick to go down. He had no health to play for whatsoever. But they still needed defuse now. And now it's a 1-on-1 Flow versus Reece. But Flow has to do the defuse. But nice shot. Flow saw Reece. Wasn't enough. Got it back. 7-5. Not where Aeon want to be on this map as we switch sides at halftime now. Snoke.
Yeah, that could have been the round to put the nail in the coffin here. Reece has really had a phenomenal final so far. He was the leading force on Dawnwill and now wins this super important round with only a sliver of health. Very impressed by his performance so far in this game.
Indeed.
Don't forget to ready up.
That was the fastest ready up I think we've done in this entire tournament. Yay us! Hooray for us! We are the best. Look at these fools. We ready up faster than they do.
Yeah, it's not like they've got anything else to worry about or talk about things like strategy, tactics, all that kind of stuff.
Thank goodness you were the one who said it, Chad.
Yeah, well, you know me. I like to state the obvious. Captain Obvious.
Hey, you're saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but that doesn't take long. Right, okay, so we're watching
about that.
We're watching Aeon Flow here at the moment.
Making that public.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just saying what everyone else is thinking.
Now I know.
A look at that as Flow taking some fire. And now you can see Mick taking down Aeon, one of their team members, into the window. Flow gets taken down by Yekoms from the window. That's going to be quite important. And you can see now we've got Yekoms checking through one window. We've also got Mick looking for an opportunity. Wow, that was over very fast.
Wow. The Superman on the German team really locking it down the first round. Is this setting the pace for things to come, Snook? What do you think?
I think Aeon's gonna have to pace it up a little bit. I didn't follow exactly all players this round, but at least on B it looked pretty slow. And Reece had a shooting range there with his rifle where he could pick them up.
Quarantine is very tricky, I feel, to follow all the players because there are so many roofs. Usually I try to cheat and like zoom up from high up top, but everyone's inside a house, and you have to scroll through everything and try to remember where everyone is. It's really super tricky.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I mean, you can see the general flow of the players outside when they're outside, but it's a lot of it is difficult to know the numbers that are inside. But you can see here that the American team, Flow, are starting to push towards one of the inner courtyards. They're going to try and push that point, maybe go through the building to protect themselves from any fire. As scottw gets taken down by Gales and Ryanm takes down fRiJeC, and there we go, another kill into a rivieRa.
Axis win.
And Aeon Flow gets finished by Yekoms with the sniper rifle.
Perfect round.
Yeah.
Picture perfect round. Amazing, really, really amazing play by Superman. I'm not even embellishing. That was really impressive.
Well, the thing is,
Shutdown.
they locked off the choke points and basically just waited. They knew that the enemy would have to push.
Yeah,
and it was just a matter of.
That's the way. That's what it's like. You know, that is what it's like. And Supermen are inching closer to close out this tournament. There's not a lot of rounds for them to take the entire thing, but it has still been a completely different beast. This final game against Aeon. They cannot put on their slacks and just waltz through this garden. No, they have had to work hard for this.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Watching Flow.
Explosives planted.
Taking a little bit of a dink from the nade. Got to be careful. I think that may have come over from the right, so he's got to watch out. And it looks like the bomb is down. And whether or not they'll actually be able to get in, possibly, and get a defuse, it's questionable. Or are they just going to accept it and take the loss for the round? We'll have to wait and see, because obviously they're 9-5 ahead.
Yeah.
As it stands right now, so it might be a case of save their weapon, stay out of trouble.
Mick doesn't have anything to save though, but Scott takes down Mick, and here we are.
There we go. So that's going to be a big win for Aeon as far as they're concerned. They got the dynamite down and they killed all the enemy as well, so that's going to help them out.
Get back in the game. Get back in the game.
Also saw a sniper pick up on Yersinia this round. I think he got one at least with that sniper rifle. Could see if he can pick something more up this round.
And as well on Aeon, we have Scott running bar and car combo. Oh! Took a huge hit. Second nade from Mick, taking Scott down. Wow. Oh, unfortunate for Scott. Great pick on Ryan into the middle yard by Flo though. Really, really good shot.
Yeah, I have to say the Supermen really got the arc and the range of their nades down to a fine art. They really are getting good with those. And I mean, look at that. Over very quickly.
Honk, honk. Here comes the steamroller.
Yes.
Almost. Yes. So we're at 10-6 now here on the second round. Max rounds 12, which means first to 13. Getting closer. And Aeon are surely feeling the heat of the Supermen breathing down their necks if they want to bring home the gold. I hear the prize for this tournament is a massive vintage gold-plated Mercedes.
Probably about the size of a dinky car, but it's possible.
With questionable hood ornaments. Okay, so following Mick here up in South House. Gets a few shots in. Yekoms into rivieRa. Aeon down one player now. They still have to make the moves. Supermen doing quite a lot of movement, and the fact that they don't really have to, but they are rotating, moving in, supporting each other very, very well. Mick got taken down by double kill by fRiJeC with that Thompson. He likes that Thompson, and you know what? I approve.
Yeah, good weapon, definitely high cyclic rate.
It's so good and good in Karen tanks. Like these encounters, like corner to corner. The really short distances, if you stay inside the houses, you can do a lot of damage in a very short period of time with that Thompson.
Very much so. So we've got Scott and Reece. So Reece is the only man left standing. The nice kill.
Yeah, that'll do.
With the bar. Got to be careful about moving out onto the open. He's got a bar, so that's definitely going to help him with respect to sheer firepower. And that's interesting. Look at that. Yersinia has got the bomb down. Got it in that sort of important position.
Yeah. Reece moving in by arches. Sees the bomb. Doesn't want to get caught out. Now, making himself known. 35 seconds to go. Reece moving in to defuse the bomb.
Allies win.
Scott had him nailed. And as a double safety, Yersinia was right behind that wall as well.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult situation for Reece to be in. And not a whole lot he could have done. Tactical nuclear devices
Notwithstanding, yes.
Yeah, so we must keep this fair.
And that was all fRiJeC's round with the Tommy play in MG House. Actually, Mick got shot by Yekoms. Mick got shot by Yekoms, unfortunately. And when fRiJeC heard the tag, he just ran all he could up to hunt down Mick, and then could, in return, also get Yekoms. So he got a 2-in-1 sort of there with that play.
It was a really, really good play with the Thompson in the middle, and like you said, it opened up for a lot of residual action.
Yeah, definitely. Now I'm just watching through the eyes of Mick as he's checking the corners for the defensive position of the gun, and is trying to at least make sure he doesn't get surprised. He's pulling back to a more defensive position. Watching, so he's got the position of the gun in his sight. If you decide to do a dynamite plant, he's in a strong position to attack the gun on the one side.
Do you see where Flo's coming from? And you see where Mick is? Ryan takes down Flo with the 44. And don't want to. Although though, rivieRa making a Yersinia, he saw him. A little bit too late. Oh, the cheese! The cheese is real! Oh, rivieRa laying in the corpse of his teammate. Getting up, sees him, takes him down. Oh man, that hiding in the corpse of your allies is disgusting. I love it.
Yeah, it does tend to get a little bit messy, to say the least, but you know, if it works, can't argue.
It works, but the smell, it's like, not what do they say? It's like 4.6. Not great, not terrible.
Yeah, it's something like that. Now, obviously, we're watching the Aeon guys as they're starting to push in. Watching Reece as he's taking pot shots at the enemy, popping nades over the top. Bounce it off the top of the building.
Coming in.
Yeah. Push arches. Yersinia making it all the way to B as well. Gonna plant that bomb. Oh, in the cheesy corner. Is it gonna be? Oh, almost.
Nate coming out there. Cheese.
Yersinia managed to dodge that nade as well, quite well. Reece. Oh, wow. The Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Mick going in. Mick is taken down by Yersinia as well. And here we have Yekoms. Is he gonna face the same fate? No. He has a Thompson of his own as he moves up to try to get that defuse, but Flo says no. Denying. You leave that bomb alone. Wow. Ryan and Dales, Flo and into rivieRa. Very, very quick.
Oh, he's going for the defuse.
Yeah, this is going to be easy defuse. And now, gentlemen, it is tournament point for the Supermen.
Yeah, that was a really good round by Aeon, but
that was a fun round.
The retake was so strong there by Superman.
Yeah, but then I personally don't see anything that Aeon are doing like in a tactical well. I feel that they're just trying to wing it and trying to get some rounds, but it's not working well for them.
I gotta say though, they did really, really well with that B push. That could have very, very well gone their way.
2 and 4.
It was really close. Oh no!
That's
almost Scotty. Wow! Superman.
Ryan with 4
of
kills.
The 20th anniversary Pioneers tournament for Call of Duty 1. Amazing. absolutely amazing.
Yeah, pretty impressive. But let's also give a shout out to Aeon for their superb play in this competition. Just, yeah, top-notch teams in the final. We're a pleasure to see.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Well,
Yeah.
massive congratulations to the Supermen. Holy cow.
One of the favorites going into the...
Yeah, they were one of the favorites, but I tell you guys what, they had to work for it. They were not handed anything for free at all. Amazing, amazing job.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think looking at the Dawnwell, how it played out, like no one thought they would do the comeback there, and perhaps some of that carried on over to Quarantine. They had the mental advantage going into that map as well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. Well, do we have any final words for the tournament before
I
we
wanna
close
say-
it out?
No, I have to say, very well played to all the teams. Thank you for making this a nice celebration of 20 years ago. Some great moments of Call of Duty. Just goes to show why we love this game. You know, just amazing.
Yeah, I was, like I told my fellow casters earlier today, I was a bit worried by starting this tournament. It's like, do I even want to do this? Like, again, it's been 20 years, but like,
Once you're in the moment.
yeah, it's like you're going back in time. And it's been, gentlemen, Chad, Rev, Snurk, it's been a pleasure and a privilege. The honor is all mine, and I want to thank you ever so much for giving me this opportunity to cast these games with you. It's been an absolute blast.
It's been
Yeah.
a joy. It's been great fun.
Same for me.
And I think it's also about time we mentioned the real organization behind this cup. Sam, Rico, and McFly, I know, are in the admin team. It's easy for the viewers; they hear our voices today, but we haven't done the big work for this tournament to happen. So a shout out to those guys.
Yeah, the powers behind
I-
the throne.
I basically woke up and showed up. That's about it. That's my contribution to this. They are the real heroes here.
Definitely.
Yeah, agreed.
So
Well.
that'll do it for us. Congratulations once again, Supermen, winners of the 20th year anniversary Call of Duty Pioneers Tournament from clanbase.eu. I am looking for Chadman, Rev, and Snook. I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed this walk back in time as much as I have. And if you have, oh, man, you must have been having a blast. Thank you ever so much. Good night.
Take care.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
Thanks for watching us.